Oh, did the stream really start on that little drums like breakdown where the song changed? Oh, that's cool. Hello, welcome. I'm elizibar. This is City Hero. Well, I guess technically I'm in City of Villains, but this is City of Heroes. We're gonna do Task Force 5 Manticore here. So let me. Oh, you know, why am I doing this? We have looking for group. We can go anywhere. Just have to find the task force. Here we go. All we count is Cray. Not my favorite task force. It suffers a problem that a lot of the early task forces have, where I don't want to put this. It suffers the problem of it gets monotonous. And not necessarily because you're fighting the same enemies, but just because you're doing something like clear the entire building like 3 times in a row, and it's like, why am I doing this? There we go. Defeat all security forces. See? We're already starting off poorly. I can't remember if in the next task force, Numina, the boss at the end is a giant monster or an arch-villain. Because it's Jurassic, and I don't remember what form he takes. But let's just get started here on Manticore, and we can deal with our troubles later. Right, it's a kill-all, so let me just start killing all. Boom! There we go. Sadly, because we're playing on a lower difficulty, because I don't hate myself. Combat just consists of us beating up little groups of people. If I did hate myself, though, we could be playing on, like, ×8, and boy, then would we be having fun. Hey, buddy. So Cray is actually kind of an interesting enemy group because you got like the scientist guys, you got cyborg guys, you got dudes in big suits of power armor, you got their cloned heroes. Apparently we had a level 30 field agent mixed in here with all the level 35 stuff we were beating up. I feel like that this group only had 2 people. Where's the third one? It's gonna come back to haunt me, isn't it? There must be a problem with the way the table that has the spawns up to this particular mission is set up. But I actually kind of like it when the game kind of messes up like that. And you get some enemies that don't fit the level range of what you're doing. One of my favorite AE arcs, and I can say this even though I made it myself, but one of my favorite AE arcs, like that's kind of the point to it, is there's stuff in it that is all above the level that your character's supposed to be at. I mean, they're level-wise or not, they just exempt down because that's how the mission architect works. But the whole thing is, like every job you take from the person given the missions is wrong. You know, it's just a little bit wrong. There's something wrong with it. It's all just slightly not good, and that kind of fits because it's That guy, Willie Wheeler, that's his name. And if you've ever done his normal mission, you know, he's basically being manipulated and stuff. And so he's not working for who he thinks he's working for. Really good story arc. We should do that sometime. Probably not in this character. I'll probably do that when I make a villain. Level it up on stream. Some of these older enemy groups, they have just a wonderful, like, zoo of enemies. And then you got, like, Citadel Task Force, which is full of nothing but the same guys in the same gear for years. Years worth of enemies, which just waiting to get beat up. There we go. Got my Twitch mod view opened up. Alright. Right hand rule says we go right. Oh, is this that one map that makes a loop? No? Oh, yes it is. Okay. At last, we found Simmons. I don't remember there being a lot of kill-alls on this map, but there are a lot of missions. Kray's got like this super chunky power armor at lower levels, and at higher levels they've got Kray tanks. And those guys are actually pretty slick looking. Their armor's not bulky at all. I don't know what's up with that. Looks like there's Drake right there. Blammo, buddy. What's the point of having a hostage rescue and a kill-all? Like, just make it all a kill-all. Because it sure ain't like I'm gonna pay attention to the soundtrack. Or soundtrack, to what people are saying. The dialogue. And here we go again. Yes, absolutely XLG, 100%. Let's just pretend I didn't get hung up on that wall, okay? The higher level we get, the stronger we get in comparison to the enemies. It's great. Don't be silly. You can't take souffle to a potluck. It'll collapse on the way. I figured a man with as much experience as you, XLG, you would know this. You would be familiar with these things. Okay, that's a dead end. Yep. What brings you by, XLG? What brings you over here? You okay? You doing good? Doing alright? Having a good time? Having a great time, even? Good, good. I like to hear it. I like to hear it. Seek clues. Alright. You know, it's usually easier to seek clues after you just killed everybody. I mean, arrested everyone in this laboratory. We're day off till you make it back to work. Oh boy. Such are the trials and tribulations. Modern XLG. Mother's Yule log was a success. Well, good. Glad to hear it. She made one in a decade. Wow. Okay. Clearly she was not out of practice. She was very much in practice despite the time gap. Not everybody gets to like go into a time warp and come out with all their skills, but I see that she did. We are absolutely wrecking this laboratory full of fools. It's kind of like when I was watching John Wick the other day, right? You'd think at some point people would just go, you know what, it's John Wick, I'm not even going to bother trying to kill him, and they just leave. That is not what they do. That is not what bad guys do. They keep just rolling in. No, I don't care to go to a Rocky Horror Picture Show screening. If I need my Tim Curry fix, I'll just go watch some other movie. Like, oh, The Shadow, or, oh, Clue. I'd go see Clue in theater. That'd be fun. Yeah, but they're 2 and 3 are, I like them fine, but they're very different movies from the original. Alright, here we go, warping to the next mission again. Oh, it's all the way with those warehouses over there. Frickin' frack. You guys gonna put your evil laboratory somewhere like closer? No, it's gotta be all the way out here. John Wick spin-off. Okay. I don't know why that needs to exist. Because one thing kind of struck me as I was going through. Wilson, are you the security chief? I was going through the John Wick movies. Like that first one. It presents a world that's a little more believable. Then in the second one, you come in and they're like, hey, the criminality is organized. And it's like, okay, I guess that kind of makes sense. Then the third one, it's like, the criminality is organized into a feudal kingdom with this guy who lives in the middle of the desert running the whole thing. And it's like, what? You can't afford me, XLG. I think John Wick's world is one of those cases where the more you learn about it, the less interesting it becomes. And not because the setting isn't interesting, but when you don't know the things about how their society works and stuff, your mind is left to fill in the blanks. And you can usually fill in the blanks in a way that's more personally satisfying to you than if you were just told all the answers. At least that's kind of how I feel about it. Alright, we just gotta beat up some Cray here. Not a big deal. It's probably gonna be an ambush chasing us down. That is also not a big deal. Paint your version into character. Yeah, like the thing that kind of gets me, and it really struck me the other day, was we've got all these people who are all power hungry, who all want something, and they all respect this guy who lives in the desert. Like, you take away that dude's cell phone, what power does he have anymore? With how rich some of these people are, they could just call in an airstrike on his position. Like, I don't see how dude in the desert maintains control. And maybe he doesn't maintain control, but in that case, why would anybody pay him any money? Like, how's he getting to wet his beak, you know? It's fine. The gunplay doesn't bother me. But then again, the gunplay in Equilibrium didn't bother me either. And I know that it really bothers some people. But gun fu is just stupid and fun. I like it. Come on, get upstairs. Make that jump. Yes, I can. A lot of the gunplay in John Wick seems well-founded in actual stuff people do. I was watching the way some of the minions carried their gun, like when Mr. Dantino is making his escape from the museum. John's chasing him. He's got this one henchman dude with him, and that henchman dude is totally carrying his gun in I don't know what it's called. But that stance where you hold your gun with both hands and you keep it like angled in front of you, like in like a triangular kind of shape. He's like holding his gun like that. It's like, you know, I've actually seen like people talking about how to do this stuff, and that's the way to like kind of do that when you're not sure where the attack is coming from or whatever. Like, okay, I can get with this. I don't know. Somebody out there is probably frothing right now. You know, they got like the foam at the mouth, like that. Terrible. I'll say that 2008 or whenever his movie was it Wanted, the gun fu there kind of stretches it. Curve the bullet. I think that was in Wanted. You know, since we're talking about societies of assassins and gunplay and stuff, there you go. It kind of stretches the incredulity a little far. I take it this was not where I was supposed to go. I see no computer in this room. Oh! We walked right by it. I was like just zeroed in, man. It was like blood, blood. Wanted has this teenage wish fulfillment thing about Angelina Jolie. I mean, sure, but that movie already got made. That was called Hackers, 1995. Hack the Gibson. I ended up rewatching that the other night. It's free on YouTube, at least here in the US. So that was kind of nice. Like free with ads or something. Apparently YouTube has like a whole lot of movies that are just free on YouTube now. Which weirdly, that's kind of how YouTube got started, was people uploading movies to YouTube. Huh. I don't know if Nelson is the boss in this map, but that's where we're at. That's what we're doing here. And I want to be clear, I don't want to make it sound like I didn't enjoy Wanted. I kind of enjoyed it. It was kind of fun and dumb. But I recognize that it was fun and dumb. That was apparently not the boss. Manning, that's the boss. I enjoyed Short Circuit when I was a kid. Oh, that was a pretty good movie. It was just kind of fun. '95. As soon as you said Short Circuit, I knew who you meant. You didn't even have to tell me that, XLG. Preventive Medicine triple? That's kind of a nice drop. Where am I in the zone? I am... not that far from the train. We'll just take the train. This is the same Katana Zero sound trunk I always listen to, XLG. So, neither. Is this Kavinsky? Come on, bro. I think it's Katana Zero's by Ludovic. So I think this is Ludovic. I don't know if like anything beyond that. That is the extent of my knowledge. You have now bested me, XLG. You have defeated me once and for all. Alright, we'll take the train to Kings Row. Then we'll go save Birch. Probably in a warehouse on the west side. Sorry, I was just looking at messages for a second. Well, I'm not clicking that link, XLG, because if that's copyrighted music, I will get copyright troubles, and I don't play that way. I'm specifically rocking this because it doesn't have that kind of problem. And if I wanted to just go have copyright troubles, I would just like go click on LT Gray's She Swallowed Burning Coals and just play that non-stop for the next 3 hours. Put it on a loop. Old Canadian yells at clouds. News at 11. That's right, you've been called out. In this last room somewhere. Let's see. Let's check the room up here. Hostages often show up in this room. Yep, called it. Alright, we rescued some guy. Oh. I don't think I personally have a quick way to get there, do I? Okay, well, we'll just gotta take the train. On the one hand, these beat up X number of dude missions are kind of filler. But on the other hand, they do represent that part in a comic book where they go beat up guys on the street or interrogate a villain's henchman looking for info. So I'm kind of okay with them. Somebody's sending me DMs on Discord. Hold on, let me go mute them so I don't see these ever again. You could have just told me that it was night call. I'm giving you a night call to tell you how I feel. I know that wasn't very good singing. I wasn't trying. Let's go. I'm gonna drive you through the dark and down the hill, something like that. You gotta have a vocoder on your voice to pull that off, though. show you things that you don't want to know. Yeah, that last Kavinsky album was kind of lame. Did not do much for me. It was lame enough I don't remember it anymore. Which is a shame. That first Kavinsky album is such a solid piece of work all the way through. No, alright, fine, we'll do this. That does not look comfortable. That must be the ambush right there, these two. Yes, yes. Stab it again. You invade Cray territory? Dude, this is like a city street. Although the zone is called Cray's Folly, so maybe it is Cray territory, but why they would name their territory after their mistake, no one knows. Come on, there's gotta be just like a mob of like normal Cray troops somewhere. There's 5 guys. This isn't exactly what I want to smack, but we'll do it. Not that we need to kill the freak show, but I mean arrest the freak show. Sure, I'll fight you, tank. There you are. Six more dudes, huh? Alright, well, we can probably get that here in a second. I think after this is when we go to Hopkins and we end the mission, or end the story arc. I think. Hey, I see the group I want to fight. Oh, great. I hope you all have fun watching that. Yeah, defeat Hopkins. Here we go. Teleport right there. You know, the last time I did this mission, it was in Atlas Park for the finale. Kind of interesting to see things move around. There's Hopkins. We'll fight him down the hallway here. I didn't mind Jamie Foxx in whichever Spider-Man movie that was. I don't know that I'd call that character Electro. He's got electric powers, but doesn't really seem to be the same character as like Electro from the comics. That's okay. Boy, this dude hits hard. I think they jazzed Hopkins up. I don't remember Hopkins ever giving me this much trouble. I have soloed him on much worse characters than this. Yeah, you sure seeming tougher than I remember him being. He better not have a tier 9 that he gets to pop. You won't take me down so easily. There ain't nothing easy about this, dude. You're a lunk of bricks. I don't even know what a lunk of bricks is, but he is one. Holy moly, I might have to leave and actually go buy candy. Hopkins definitely seems tougher than he used to be. Because I have soloed him on way worse characters than this with less trouble. Come on, dude. I'm tired of fighting you already. Well, we had to use a lot of candy to beat this guy. Much to my surprise. Hopkins used to be... I'm going to have to go look at patch notes. Because I feel like they've changed this dude. He used to just drop. Like, he was basically the easiest of the arch-villains. Boom! I love that move. Okay, he's down. Now we just gotta kill his minions, which should be the guys in this room over here. Although I remember Countess Cray showing up for this fight. Ah, there she is. Well, I'm not sure how we're going to stand up against side damage from Countess Cray, but I guess we'll find out. Where's Countess Cray at? Oh, right here. Wow, she's annihilating me. We'll get her, though. We're supposed to fight them together, but she came in on an ambush, so she went right for me. I am okay with that. Boy, these two are definitely upgunned from, you know, fighting Vandal. Good grief. Her because she's psychic damage, and I think I resist that poorly. And I would swear up and down that Hopkins is tougher than he used to be. Yep, we're gonna pop out of here and go buy some more candy. I'm gonna need purples to survive Hopkins. He's just hitting me too hard when it lands. Well, that's fine, XLG. There's no reason not to watch those movies, but I think a true statement is that it's hard to watch the Tom Holland movies in isolation. Like that one, you know, like in the second one, Far From Home. Like, if you haven't seen all of the Avengers movies, then the context of Tony Stark, and I see his face everywhere I go, like, that doesn't have any weight to it. Yeah, that one. Here, just give me as many of these as you can. No, you guys want to charge me more than five? All right, well, I'll just pay $100 grand for them. I don't care. It's just influence. Although I guess for that price, I probably could have got the super ones, couldn't I? Yeah, I should just bought some of these. Here you go, buddy. Like, give me 10 of those too. Well, Samuel L. Jackson is playing like Ultimate Fury, who's a real jerk. He's not playing the Nick Fury from the main Marvel Universe. And Nick Fury's character should never be developed. Like, Nick Fury just is. He's like a force of nature. You know, the Hoff does look like classic Nick Fury, too. Which, Samuel L. Jackson looked like the ultimate Nick Fury, so I guess it works out okay. Hopkins, I'm tired of fighting you. I beat you up once already, bro. Just die. Whenever I feel like it, XLG. I don't plan these things, I just do whatever I feel like. Yeah, something like that. Hopkins, dude. You just go away. I'm so sick of being here fighting you. This dude hits so hard, man. He was like popping for like 900 damage. It's ridiculous. I swear Hopkins did not used to be this tough. Got a New York style pizza. Hey, alright. Enjoy. Oh, you don't have to excuse yourself to eat pizza. Just go eat some pizza. Enjoy it. Hello, Red Avenger. Come on, Hopkins, I'm tired of fighting you, dude. Need to drop a toggle. There we go, that might help a little bit with my endurance. Another big candy. He's gonna hit me this time. No, surprisingly he didn't. It's been a heck of a fight, but I swear they buffed Hopkins. He did not used to take this long to kill. He used to just go down like a chump. There we go. I've never had to go buy candy to beat Hopkins before. And this is like my most broken character. So, not sure what was going on there, but something was going on. Something I didn't like. Alright. Woo! Okay, I guess that means we'll do Numina next. I'm going to take a quick AFK, though. Let me put the... I got a BRB here somewhere, right? Oh, yeah! There we go. I'll be right back.